The Real World Viewer. Thank you guys for joining me for this Out of This World video. I made a live stream addressing some things that I was seeing in the night sky. Of course, in the live stream, none of the footage was mine. I did say in the live stream that if I came across this phenomenon in the sky at night again, I would try to catch it on my shitty cell phone, and guess what? The Real World Viewer has some footage. You're looking at it right here. I'm going to play it the whole time I'm talking about it and just explain a little bit of it and just cut this shit off. So I went outside like I usually do to take trash out, which is my customary thing to do on at least 3 times a day, honestly. I do things outside. As I come out pre-dawn, there's nothing in the sky. I'm always looking at the sky now. So I look up, and tonight I came out and I saw these 3 different objects, and you're looking at them here. They're not airplanes. Of course, they were quiet. They were moving whenever they like, but not zipping, zigzagging super fast or anything like that. They were just, those lights were flashing as you see here. Going over the video, I just had it. It's been shitty. Sorry for the quality. I zoomed out to give you a scale of what it looked like in the sky, these objects from far away, and then I try to give you a close-up of the light blinking. That's all you can see is really the light, guys. Like I said, this is my shitty-ass Android cell phone. It is shit, the camera, but I wanted to give you guys some actual proof of what, or visual of what I was explaining in that live stream, and give you some hard, real footage. So there it is. As you can see, I zoom out, I zoom in, and yeah, it looks like a shitty 1993 fucking pixelated camera when but it's dark out. It's pitch dark, really it is, except for the moonlight and a couple of stars. But that is the flashing light. It's not an airplane. Airplanes would disappear and I would hear the airplane. These things are so low you should be able to hear it if it had a motor of some kind. But it moves very fast, so as you can see by the footage here. And there was one also to my left. So I just grabbed my cell phone. I was tired of the shit, so I wanted to get some kind of footage. I decided to see the video, and I could see it on the video, so I decided to keep shooting. So this is one of the objects, 2 different objects at 2 different times, one object and another one, and then the one to the left that was bigger. You can see the light on this one to the left is a lot bigger and flashier than these lights. And I know what planes look like. I've seen planes just all the time. Even tonight I've seen planes fly by with their lights and all that. But planes could be high in the sky and you wouldn't hear them, but they have to be very high. It's just, see if you can see, I think in one of these videos also there's a star to the left of this object, and you can see that in the scale when I zoom out. So you can see the star to the left in one of these videos that you're looking at, and you can see this, how this acts differently, the light, and it stays in place. See, it's not moving. So that's it moves when it wants. So it's not an airplane. An airplane doesn't hover, does it? So there you go. That is the footage I shot. I wanted to give some real, basically unidentified flying object footage. That's what we're calling it. I'm calling it a UFO. That's what I'm calling it. I don't know what it is. I see it regularly, and they're different sizes and shapes, and the lights are colored. You can't see in this footage, but the lights are colored. Mostly red. But as you see here, you see that flashing. It's just, and it's staying where it's at, guys. If there's a plane, it would have moved on by now, and it would have disappeared. And I would have heard it as well. The audio is just silence, basically. So that's why I'm not playing audio. You're hearing me talk over this because I want to explain the footage that I shot of this UFO. I'm calling it a real UFO footage because this is me doing it, doing the footage. So that's why I want to call it that, hands down. Give you guys a little taste of what I was talking about. This is the first time I would say that I've ever shot or came out with a camera in a long time to shoot anything I've seen weird in the sky. This is the first time I've done it, to be honest, because I feel like it's this time needs to be done. Because it's been basically following me and stalking me, whatever you want to say, harassing me for a while, the last 3 months. So I talked about it on this live stream. I want to be a man of my fucking word, the real Rant reviewer. Now, if you want to call it an airplane or whatever you want to call it, an aircraft of some kind, that's fine. I'm calling it nothing. I'm calling it a UFO, an unidentified flying object in the sky, and that's it. So here's the real footage from the real Rant reviewer. Obviously, it's not a hoax. This is, you could see, I'm shooting from my cell phone in the sky. So this is, you can make of it what you will. Please leave a comment down below and tell me what your theory is and what you think these fucking things are. And that's it. If you've seen anything, if you have any UFO footage or any personal experiences, I would love to hear it. The real Rant viewer loves you all. He wants safety for all, cares about all, and I want answers for all. So I don't think we're getting any answers. This is you know, more questions by this footage that I'm producing for you tonight. You know, I was tired of seeing this shit and not putting it on camera. So there it is on a shitty cell phone. You can see what I see in the sky, and anyone else that looks up, but I don't know why they're not looking up. So they're not looking up at the sky, I guess, but you see this light flashing. And I like when I pull out, because it just shows the magnitude of the light, how bright it is, and also the other one to my left that shoots out. It's a short little footage, of course, because it was more faster than these, as you see here. These were more lingering, just dwelling, doing their thing. This other one to the left, as you see in this footage that I had a shortcut of, is just very brighter and faster and larger as well. There was, I don't even want to go into any more of what happened. I just want to show you, I've seen these things the past month more frequently, and more weirder, stranger occurrences have been happening along with these objects in the sky. So there you are. I wanted to shoot footage to show you all. I wanted to make a video and narrate it a little bit and just give you the background of, I came out to a backyard area where I frequently, as you can see, throw trash away, and this is what you get. It's pretty clear out there, very clear. The moon is so clear. You can look up and just see your stars, your constellations, not full-blown fucking camp-light stars, but enough brightness. Not even enough brightness just from the moon, but this thing here is so bright, and it's not, you can see the brightness and how it moves. So it's not a star, of course, and it's not an airplane. And, you know, that's it. I've seen other, I don't think I can fucking explain it. I'm not even going to defend it, but this is the footage. So this is what I shot on this shitty cell phone. You can, you know, rack me all you want about the footage and how shitty it is and pixelated, but that is just a brief little something. So you can see it moved. It happened, right, because it was higher up in the sky. Now it's lower, but it just does what it wants. It's not that it's getting further away. It's always in the, I don't know, I don't want to talk about this anymore, the patterns of these things or these items or these objects in the sky. I want to give you guys a video to watch, footage to watch, to see what I was talking about in that live stream on my channel. And also, this is it. This is, I think, the last time, unless I see something really big. I did see bigger things, but I will go ahead and try to get those on footage if I can, if, you know, that's what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. I just wanted to give you guys a little something of what I saw and what is out there. And I just wanted to go over this last little footage that I cut in between here. That's the larger light there you see to the left, and it was hard for me to catch it because the trees were blocking it the whole time. But I was able to catch it just a little bit right there in the beginning, and it is larger, and the light is brighter, and it's faster, that object, of course. So that's it. That's it. The real review gives you the footage. You see it here. I don't know what it is. Fucking A, just the way, you know, it's acting. And compared to that you see the stars else in the sky, it's not a star, it's not a plane. It would have disappeared by now, that's for sure, and I would have heard it. So there is the footage of what I've been seeing. And just let me know what you guys think. I'm going to keep rambling on because I think this is worth it. This is just something different. I mean, you could call it what you want, nothing, and it could be nothing. It could be a street light for all you guys fucking know, right? Or a fucking an insect, a light bug or whatever. But anyways, a firefly, but it's not. It's way up in the sky, as you can see by the footage of the cell phone, the power lines, and the housetops. But it's not that high, is it? So anyways, I'm not going to go anymore. You can do the analyzation yourself. This is the footage. I produced it. The real reviewer is a man of his word. Fucking believe it or believe it not. Doesn't matter to the real reviewer. He produces you some UFO footage, some real UFO footage. Enjoy. Let me know what you think, please, in the comments. Oh gosh, just have your cameras ready. I'll tell you that much. Be prepared for anything and everything.